Hey guys, I just wanted to do a follow-up on the Oak Fire on last Friday. I made it home safe and sound. I'm from the Modesto area, so got down and made it safe and sound. My dad went over to the Lush Meadows area and he was fine. Guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate our first responders, EMS crews, and the Wildland firefighters for what they do. This video has two parts. One is to thank them, and the second is a call to action to help them. So, the Wildland firefighters. So let me give you a quick history of my understanding of fire, okay, is firefighting. My father was a captain for a local fire department. He's retired now. And my brother is currently a captain of one of the Hotshot crews here in California. My brother served all over. He's been on hell attack. He was on a crew engine, and then all the different positions as a hotshot, and now he's a captain of the Hotshots. He has gone through so much training. My father not only is a retired captain, but also an arson investigator. And my brother has been through crazy training, in-depth training. The reason I'm saying this is the hotshots that we have, the wildland fire crews, not just the hotshots, the dozers, the dispatchers, the pilots, they all work so hard, and they do it thanklessly. They don't look for praise. They're just heroic. And I want to draw your guys' attention to something that needs to be addressed. A lot of us say thank you, and we want to give the firefighters, hey, a good slap on the back, and we really appreciate everything that you've done. But what they really need is they need us to take care of them the way they take care of us. These men and women go out every year and they fight fire. And yet the federal government right now has them classified as a forestry technician. They're not a forestry technician. They're firefighters. That's all they do. Local firemen or city firefighters fight fires some of the time, but the majority of their sacrifice is they are first on scene. They are there when there's a car accident, suicide, anything. They are first on scene, and they have to deal with those horrors. I grew up as a child listening to the scanner, wondering if my father was going to be okay every night. Wildland firefighters, that's what they do, is they fight fire. They're not forestry technicians. So the government has them classified as forestry technicians, and then the government pays them as technicians, not as firefighters. And that's what I wanted to draw your attention to. And so instead of just giving them a pat on the back and going, attaboy, thank you for taking care of and saving my house and everything, the community in which my brother grew up, and we had the house when I took that video, is Mariposa Pines. They saved that entire community. Thanklessly. They go through, and someone on my last YouTube video commented something to the effect of, wow, can you imagine doing that with a full backpack on and gear? Yeah, right? Those men and women are elite athletes. They carry their water, they carry chainsaws, everything they need to get in there over very rugged conditions and fight fire in 100-degree, rather regular temperature, 100 degrees. And then they're fighting the fire for us, for the wildlife. It's a gross misservice and slap on the face for them with the way that the federal government is treating them right now. What you can do, instead of just giving them a slap on the back, is going to the link down below in the description and look at the Tim Hart Act. Please support the Tim Hart Act. Get that act passed and get these firefighters the compensation that they deserve and the respect that they deserve. Not just us saying they deserve it. I want to read from the fact sheet from the Tim Hart Act to you. I'm dyslexic, so my reading's not going to be the best, but I hope this call to action is getting through to people, and people aren't just saying, hey, we really appreciate what they do for us. that we can actually do something for them. You can do something for them, and this is what you can do. This is the Tim Hart Act, okay? I'm gonna put on my old man glasses here, and I'm gonna read this, just the beginning sheet of this. As the impact of climate change worsens, wildfire seasons are turning increasingly more devastating. As these wildfires grow larger and last longer, federal firefighters answer the call of duty, leaving behind their lives and families for months at a time. I can attest to that. My brother has been as far as Alaska. This year, he's already been in New Mexico. He's fought fire in Texas and in Utah and all over. And he leaves his family behind for months at a time. Working an average of 16-hour day shifts. They sleep in the dirt. They don't take a hotel out into the wilderness. With incredibly limited time off to rest and reconnect with loved ones. Every major wildfire in the United States relies on federal wildfire response. With federal wildland firefighters and the vital services their specialized crew provide to protect life and property. The Forest Service employs the majority of wildland firefighters in the nation, over 10,000 employees, combating wildfires in all 50 states and internationally. In addition, the federal government provides advanced skill units such as Hotshots, smoke jumpers, Rapplers, I might be saying that wrong, guys, I'm sorry if I do, hell attack crews, and wildland fire modules, along with the engines and hand crews that staffs at classified as at higher levels than its non-federal counterparts. Let me read that last part again, sorry guys. Along with the engines and hand crews it staffs at higher levels than its non-federal counterparts. Currently, wildland firefighters are primarily classified as forestry technicians, paid an hourly wage of $13.45 at the GS3 level, and are often not provided adequate health care benefits or housing while on the job. Guys, they are breathing smoke. They don't have these apparatus that they walk around. Can you imagine hiking through all of that, with your face covered and everything? They just go out and do it. It makes me sick. According to recent studies, firefighters nationwide commit suicide 30 times as often as the general public, and have a 30% increased risk of cardiovascular disease and 43% increase for lung cancer. Guys, I can tell you that their wages have gone up a little bit. The government gave them a only 2 year raise, and then it drops back down after 2 years to what they were before. It's a slap in the face. The Tim Hart Wildland Firefighter Classified and Pay Parity Act would address pay, benefits, and classification of wildland firefighters wholesale. The bill would, this is the important part, this is what you can do for them. Raise federal wildland firefighter pay to at least $20 an hour and add compensation portal to portal, increasing annual pay to at least $20,000. Come on, guys. Create a federal wildland firefighter classification series. So wildland firefighters are appropriately classified. This has to happen for the dangerous work they are doing. Provide health care and mental health services to temporary and permanent wildfire firefighters, including creating a national federal wildland firefighter cancer and cardiovascular disease database to track chronic disease caused by on-the-job environmental exposure throughout their lives of current and past wildland firefighters, and launch a mental health awareness campaign, a mental health education and training program, and an extensive peer-to-peer mental health support network for wildland firefighters and immediate family. ensure all federal wildland firefighters earn retirement benefits for temporary seasonal employment, retroactively applied to the last 10 years of service. That has to happen. Provide 1 week of mental health leave off for wildland firefighters. Guys, if you've been that close to the fire, if you've been anywhere close to the fire, you'll understand why you need some time off just to get your head straight. It gets hot. The things that they deal with running, my brother's told me stories, him and his crew, I'm not just saying my brother's done all this, his crew, of them being chased by the fire. The fire is going 70 miles an hour, and they're trying to get out of there. They risk their lives for us. Come on, people. Provide housing stipends for all firefighters on duty more than 50 miles from their primary residence, and provide tuition assistance for all permanent federal employees in the wildland firefighter classification. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Hart Act, look down below in the description. Go to the videos. I've included a couple other videos that will just kind of explain what the Hotshots do. The dozer operators, the pilots, please help them. They need your help. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. Please don't just say thank you to them. All right? My little 10 seconds of fame can help for anything. Please, guys, do something about it. Take this video, pass it on to someone else, and let's see if we can get this movement going and get them taken care of. Thanks for checking it out, guys.